Kashawn, aka Cookie, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can always catch these vibes. All right. Okay, so I had a little hair in my face. All right. Oh, don't forget to turn on the post bell notifications. That way you get notified every single time there's a post. Okay, so I have my book here, right, where we have some topics to discuss. So today we are talking about reconditioning my mind to be more receptive and enjoy things in my life versus waiting on something bad to happen. Whew, okay, let's go ahead and get into this. Let's get into this. So I unintentionally, I've always been a very optimistic person, right? Always been very optimistic. Always looking at the brighter side. What can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? How can I be better? And I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. Okay, so I have to jump forward a little bit to go back, so just bear with me. So different experiences in my life happened that slowly chipped away at that slowly caused me to not be as optimistic as I was. Not that I ever fully became a pessimist, but not being as optimistic as I once was. And I started noticing that because of those different situations, because of those different circumstances that affected me, I actually started, when something great would happen, I'm like, oh, awesome, this is great, yeah. Then I got to a space of like, okay, how long is this gonna last? What bad is about to happen? Because I just felt like I couldn't have something without something bad happening, if that makes sense. Not realizing the energy that I was putting out, where it's just like, though God controls everything, you do have to be cautious of your mind, and you do have to be cautious of the energy you put out, because you can bring things back to you without even unintentionally. So I didn't realize I was unintentionally putting stuff out for it to boomerang and come back to me in that way, right? So when I was constantly waiting for something bad to happen, when something good happened, one, I'm no longer allowing myself to enjoy the blessings. I'm no longer allowing myself to enjoy the greatness that God has blessed me with. I've now taken myself out of that happy, joyous feeling to immediately like, okay, well, this can't last long, because every single time something great happens in my life, boom. But it's like, well, if you think every single time something great happens in your life, then boom, then every single time something great happens in your life, that's going to happen. So you have to recondition your mind to allow yourself to, one, be present. And I really had to work on that. I really had to work on being present, because I'm such a forward thinker. I'm always thinking in the future and always planning ahead, that it does take away from the present moment. So if you're like me and you like to make sure that, like, especially like if you're business savvy, if you're an entrepreneur, that this may resonate with you, where you kind of have to think into the future for your job, right? You kind of have to think into the future to set things forward and to get things in order. That's just the way that business works. But you have to also allow yourself to be present. Because if you're always thinking into the future, you're never allowing yourself to truly just be in this moment. And that's a whole nother tangent, but it kind of makes sense, right? So if you allow yourself to be present in this exact moment and just enjoy what's happening and just enjoy what's going on, then you can truly see the blessings that are already occurring in your life now, versus constantly looking ahead and looking forward. You're not even enjoying the blessings that you're currently going through now, ones that you already prayed for right now, because you're already looking into the future, right? So allow yourself to be present. And if you allow yourself to be present, then you're enjoying the moment. You don't have time to think about what could go wrong in the future, because you're enjoying right now, right? So take out the what could go wrong. I recently listened to some random video on YouTube, right? And it was like this really long, like an hour long, like motivational type video. And in there, they had mentioned something about, or maybe I don't know, it was some motivation video. I can't remember exactly who, but it was getting back to the childlike the childlike dreaming, like how when you watch a bunch of Disney movies, how like you're just so, you see all of the princesses, right? They're just so like just dreaming and just looking ahead, like not necessarily looking ahead in the future, but just they dream big, and it's just like possibilities are endless and nothing can go wrong. As there's like this whole vibe right now going on like how living in delusion can help you. And though I don't necessarily like the title of that, because I don't necessarily think it's delusional, I do agree with the statement, because it takes us back to the childlike dreaming. If you allow yourself to just be happy and to dream big and to think about all the amazing possibilities of something that could happen, you don't allow yourself the space for negativity to creep in. You don't allow yourself the space for thinking about what could go wrong, because you're too busy enjoying the moment. You're too busy putting positive energy out into the world, right? So if we truly take a step back and allow ourselves to truly just be happy, to just enjoy the moment, to just be thankful for what we are currently experiencing, then we take away the fact of like, I don't deserve this, because that's really what it is. When you think about something bad happening, or you're waiting for something bad to happen, you feel like you're undeserving of the blessings. So you personally, without even realizing, sometimes it's unintentionally, self-sabotage the blessing you're living in because you feel like you're unworthy. I said all that rambling literally just to get to that point. Take that away from your life. Stop feeling like you are unworthy. You are worthy of all the great blessings in your life. You are worthy of all the amazing things you are currently experiencing, and things to come, and things that you've experienced. You are worthy of that. Stop feeling like you don't deserve it, because when you feel like you don't deserve it, you're also allowing people in your life who don't deserve you and don't respect you. You open that door for that. So when you realize you are deserving of the blessings, when you realize you are greatness, okay, because we all have greatness in us, when you realize that, you now attract that. You now attract people who respect you. You now attract beautiful blessings. You now attract just happiness into your life and allowing yourself to truly just enjoy the moment. So stop feeling like you don't deserve something, because also that is something that you ran into between being a child and now. Someone that you dated, you know what I mean, family relationships, friendships, like just like all these different personal relationships. Somewhere in that situation, in those situations, they made you feel like you weren't worthy. They made you feel less than, and you took that in and you held it near and dear to your heart. So not every single time you have a blessing, you feel like you don't deserve it. You feel like, hey, this is too good to be true. Something has to go wrong. No. Everything could be amazing. Everything could be great. Life could be spectacular. Truly. Truly. So, multiple things. One, you need to recondition your mind. Those people who made you feel less than, those people who made you feel unworthy, they don't deserve to be in your life. They hold no place in your life. They hold no place in your heart. Okay? Two, allow yourself to truly see the greatness in you. Allow yourself to see the beautiful blessings you have going on in your life. Allow yourself to feel worthy. And by feeling worthy, you need to do your affirmations. You need to tell yourself how much you love yourself. You need to truly pour into you the way you pour into others, okay? You can't expect someone to love you if you don't love yourself. Like, for real, as cliche as that sounds, you have to give to you what you want done to you and what you give to others. You can't constantly be giving everybody all this love and all this greatness, because then now your cup is empty because no one's poured into you. So pour into yourself and allow people to show you how they pour into you. And if there's no pouring, they need to go. All right? They need to go. Boom, boom. There's no space for you here. There is none, because you're not pouring into me. If you can't pour into me, I'm not pouring into you. That's just that. And it's not a selfish thing. It's a, why do I need to waste and give extra energy to you when you won't even do the same for me? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now you need to protect your energy, reserve your energy, and give it to yourself. Gift yourself the gift that you give everybody else. That is how you start to recondition your mind to feel like you are worthy of the beautiful blessings in your life. And trust me, I'm speaking from experience here, child. I am speaking from experience. I have been in multiple situations, multiple friendships, multiple family relationships, multiple relationships or situationships where someone made me feel less than, when someone made me feel unworthy. And while feeling unworthy, I subconsciously took that with me along my life, and then I started feeling like I wasn't deserving of blessings. Like, hey, there's no way that something amazing can last so long because it hasn't lasted so long. When something doesn't last so long, start to evaluate your circle. If you sit and you analyze when things have gone wrong or things have gone bad in your life, who was around you, if you do that analyst, right? You analyze that, then you can start to see, you know what? It's not that I'm not deserving of beautiful blessings. It's the fact that God wants me to clear house and get a lot of these negative people and this negative relationships and this negative energy away from me, so that way my blessings can truly pour in my life in the way that I deserve. It's not that you're not deserving. It's the people around you aren't deserving of your greatness and the blessings coming to your life. So you need to get rid of those people, get rid of that relationship, get rid of all of those ties to people who don't deserve you, so that way the blessings can truly pour into your life in the way that they deserve, right? So your homework today is to start doing your affirmations, okay? And I can do a video on affirmations if you guys would like. If you guys want that video, comment down below and let me know so I can help pour into y'all just the same way y'all pour into me, right? Now also, after you do your affirmations, I want you to sit and reevaluate the relationships in your life. Do a pro and cons list, right? If the pros are outweighing the cons, they good to go. They can go with you to success. If them cons are heavy, they gotta go. Take the trash the fuck out, alright? They can't go with you. Sorry to cuss y'all, but they can't go with you. If the cons are heavy, you need to leave that heaviness back there. It is not going with you, okay? Happiness is light. It is not heavy. So allow yourself that. Those are your 2 assignments. So I want you to make sure you get those done before we tune into the video next week. I love y'all. I will see y'all soon. And thank you so much for watching this. I truly hope that y'all are enjoying your motivational speeches. It's like how I just preached about pouring into y'all, or pouring into yourself, how you pour into others. Even though this is something for y'all too, it's also for me. It helps me. It's been helping me evaluate my life and analyze my life and what direction I need to go. So I'm appreciative that I get to share this gift of self-reflection with y'all to help y'all on y'all's own personal self journey. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.